They say grace will take you where hustling can't. I love that quote. Have you ever met a woman who seemed grounded in her spirit, or walked past a woman who seemed cultured, calm, composed, and undeterred by the world while living to her full potential of a woman? That is the sign of grace. Gracefulness is not just a physical attribute, it's a way of life. A woman who exudes grace possesses a certain charm and elegance that can captivate anyone around her. But what does it take to be a graceful woman? Hello and welcome to the first episode of the series on being a graceful woman, a series that has been born out of the passion and love for all things woman. In this episode, we'll be talking about understanding grace, what it is and why it matters. I'm so excited to get started and share with you some of my tips and insights. I hope to share a more holistic approach to being a woman that goes beyond superficial appearances. The Graceful Woman series will offer you a unique perspective on what it means to be a woman of grace and class. We will delve deep into the habits, the mindset, and the lifestyle choices that can help you cultivate grace in all areas of your life. So, let the class begin. First, let's start by understanding what grace is. Grace is a quality that can be described as poise, elegance, and charm. It's a way of being and a state of mind that radiates confidence, kindness, and sophistication. It's on a whole different level. Grace is like a magical power that makes you seem elegant, charming, and cool. But it's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel on the inside. What most people or most ladies don't know is that grace isn't just about appearance. It's a state of your mind. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and having a positive outlook on life. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but why does grace matter? Well, there are a lot of reasons, but I'll give you a few of the most important ones. Firstly, grace can have a huge impact on our relationships. How? You may ask. People are naturally drawn to those who have grace and poise, and they tend to treat them with more respect and kindness. Have you ever noticed that people don't swear around you if they know that you don't use swear words? Well, that is grace. It's a respect on a different level. Secondly, grace can have a big impact on our careers. People who are graceful and confident are more often successful in their professional lives because they are able to communicate effectively. They handle difficult situations with ease, and they tend to maintain their composure in stressful environments. You always wonder, how do they do it? Our work environments are second to our homes. Since we spend a lot of time there, it is only natural that we take part of our human selves to work. And with lots of personalities at work, situations are bound to arise that will test our gracefulness. It could be a manager pushing for deadlines, or it could even be your colleague taking a joke too far. How do you handle it if you haven't got grace? Thirdly, grace can have a big impact on our personal well-being. When we are graceful, we are more relaxed and confident, which can reduce stress and improve our overall happiness. Plus, when we are graceful, we feel good about ourselves, and that can have a positive impact on our self-esteem and our ability to handle challenges. Please note, this impact can only be felt as a result of deep inner work on our emotions and a lot of self-reflection, which is not very common in today's society. Now, there are two kinds of grace. There's the physical grace and there's the inner grace. The physical grace is about how you move and look, your whole body language. You can practice good posture, walk confidently, and dress nicely, being feminine and staying attractive. Inner grace, on the other hand, is about how you think and feel, what goes on in your head and in your mind. It's about being kind, confident, and positive. Inner grace is like having a superpower known to you, but it exudes from you to the world. as it makes you feel beautiful and strong on the inside. A person with inner grace has a controlled, polite, and pleasant way of behaving to the world. In a way, it's a way of carrying ourselves. It is seen as a trait that plays out in our actions, in our behaviors, in our attitudes. That's why I say it's a lifestyle. People are naturally drawn to these kinds of people, to these kinds of women, and they tend to treat them with respect and kindness. It's not a choice. You simply just treat such people with respect and kindness. Now, let's talk about the difference between physical grace and inner grace. Physical grace is all about appearance. It's about having good posture, being confident in your movements, having a polished look. Inner grace is all about your state of mind. It's about being comfortable with who you are, having a positive outlook on life, treating others with kindness and respect. And here's the thing, while physical grace is important, it's inner grace that really sets us apart. Inner grace is what makes us truly beautiful and confident. It's what makes us stand out in a room and radiate a positive energy that others can feel. They almost want to touch it. Everyone wants to have an association with you. And the good news is, inner grace is something that can be learned and developed. So, now that we understand what grace is and why it matters, let's talk about how to develop it. How do we get inner grace? Well, there are 3 things you can do to develop it. The first step is to focus on developing your self-confidence. When you feel good about yourself, you're more likely to treat others with kindness and respect, and you're more likely to maintain your composure in challenging situations, no matter what it is. When you believe in yourself, you can be kind and positive to others even when things get tough. It is very possible. The second step is to focus on mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and aware in the moment. Mindfulness means being present and aware of your thoughts and feelings. It helps you stay calm and handle situations with ease. Remember, I said it's a lot of inner work, a lot of self-reflection. When we are mindful, we are better able to manage our thoughts and our emotions, and we're more likely to respond to situations with grace and poise. Finally, focus on healthy habits. Eating well, exercising, and finding healthy ways to deal with stress can help you stay calm and confident. Now, eating well, staying active, and developing healthy coping mechanisms can all have a big impact on our ability to maintain grace and poise, even in challenging situations too. With healthy coping mechanisms, we're able to deal with our own emotions and walk through them as much as we can. In conclusion, grace is a state of mind that radiates confidence, kindness, and sophistication. I'm sure you've heard me repeat these words over and over. It can have a huge impact on our relationship, on our careers, on our personal well-being. To develop grace, we need to focus on developing confidence, self-confidence that is, practicing mindfulness, and maintaining healthy habits. Well, ladies, that's it for this episode. I hope you find it helpful and informative. Don't forget to tune in next time for the second episode of our Graceful Woman series. Bye for now.